Now we are good.
Hey guys.
Happy Saturday, guys.
Happy Saturday. I'm finally off for the next 2 damn days.
Yeah, Kaki starts her weekend
I can't wait.
tonight. So we have a little bit of everything because we're sharing everything. Kaki's main dish is Chipotle. Where's your burrito bowl?
I made it into nachos.
Kaki got a burrito bowl from Chipotle, and then she turned it into a big platter of nachos. And then I ordered Domino's because I love pizza. I got jalapeno, pineapple, and bacon pan pie.
We are very blurry.
With
cleared up.
Who's blurry?
No, we cleared up. We're good.
With cheesy bread and then mango habanero wings. Listen, add a little fruit and some spicy together. It tastes very good.
It does.
Hey Heinz 524.
And hello Cassie.
Hi Cassie. We're eating good tonight, guys. Oh, check out the shirt. Walmart exclusive. Fucked up WrestleMania 14 shirt. 1997 Stone Cold. 1994-ish Shawn Michaels.
Watch the cursing, because you usually tell me that.
Yeah, no, we're not cursing going forward. I forgot to ask you. Let's not curse tonight. Heinz, how are you?
The first F-bomb of the night. Hello, Heinz.
I did. And I apologize.
And it wasn't me.
No, you know what, Kagi? If we stopped cursing altogether, it's like it wouldn't be us.
It wouldn't be us.
So,
but then we'd also get.
Did you try this salsa?
No, I didn't, but I want to. It's a green salsa, so I don't know. It smelled really good. I got my jalapeno.
How was our day? My day was good. I didn't do much. I rested. I went for a 6.5 mile run.
My day was terrible.
Your day on cashier?
It was terrible. I was $7 over my draw, guys.
People get fired for that stuff.
SHIT happens.
People get fired.
I had to give a reason too as to why I was over.
What was your reason? I'm curious.
I said,
why are you giving us extra money? Response.
Well, it's not what he said. That's not what Lewis said. Lewis was like, you have to give a reason why. I'm like, obviously, I said.
I don't do math.
No, I said maybe I gave a customer back the incorrect change. I don't know. I have no idea how I was $7 over. Not a freaking clue.
Protein ranch.
Oh, I forgot that again.
Sorry. I'll get it.
I got it.
Kaki, I was gonna get it.
I'm right here though.
You're right next to me. I would have had no problem getting up and getting it. None. How's the new grocery store? Is it stressful working with tons of customers, Kagi? That was a question for you.
Yes, because I'm not cursing. Yes. It's extremely stressful. And they usually put me on the register that's the busiest, which I don't like.
Hey, Jimmy.
Because I feel like that's kind of why my draw was as messed up as it was. Because I'm kind of like trying to rush, trying to get people out. And I normally have a line down the aisle because it's like the first register they see.
They put Kaki on like the main register.
They do. And I don't like it. I don't like it.
Kaki didn't say this in the group message before, Jimmy, but she wants to bang that chick too.
No.
Yeah. Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
No, you don't. Yes, you do. It's no big deal. All right. Protein ranch.
I don't know if you met Rhea, but she'd be the girl that I leave you for.
Oh, the girl from TikTok?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
She'd be the girl I leave you for.
You guys have got some hotties going on. I mean, seriously, people are rude as heck, too. I'm sure you're doing the best you can. Well,
I try.
I try telling Kaki to just, you'll enjoy it. Just give it some time. She doesn't think she will.
Today I felt like I was more comfortable, but yet today I kind of messed up. So, I don't know. I don't know. I have a feeling it's because I had to change registers. Like, I had to change... Like, I still have the same draw, but I had to change registers. And I feel like registers, like, aren't, like...
Thank you, Alex.
I don't know. When it comes to coupons and shit, I feel like it's not, like... They don't take them the same way. I don't know.
Well, let me ask you this. Because
I worked on 3 different registers today, and I feel like that was, like, the problem, because... I worked on one register the first 2 times and I was fine. And I worked on 3 different registers today, so I don't know. Maybe that's the reason. I don't know.
Me and Kaki have got an idea of what we would like to talk about tonight, because we watched an older movie, and then I was on Instagram scrolling through pictures and videos and stuff, and I saw a picture of like a 1993, 1992 toy store with all old wrestling stuff. So we would like to talk about things from our childhood, maybe things from your childhood if you have things that you remember it was like that you would want it to go back like that. Grocery stores, fashion, movies, etc. But on the subject of this store you do in cashier, does it feel like you're ringing at Best Market, or do you feel like no?
Well, I never rang at Best Market.
But because it's where
I've never rang there.
It happened if you're short on money, register, you get fired eventually. I'm sure.
We have a $2 limit per day. Today I was way over my $2 limit, but I was on the plus side, not the negative side. I don't know what happens when you're on the negative side. Thankfully, knock on wood, I don't know what happens when you're on the negative side, but I was on the positive side today, so.
I'll tell you, you get fired.
No.
If you keep on fucking up, and they like, holy shit, we're losing money because this girl is ringing up
Well, then
customers.
take me off the damn register and put me somewhere else.
But they will.
I may be fast, but I may not be that good.
Grocery stores they don't mess around, man. You're losing them money. They'll take your ass off right away.
Don't
You're
get enough credit for what they
seeing
do.
The change from flip phones to phone incredible.
Yes.
Yeah.
And Heinz, grocery store workers do not get enough credit. They don't. We deal with a lot of crap. We do. A lot of crap. A lot of unnecessary hate. And it's not even my fault. I had a lady tell me yesterday.
Hi, Berta Bay.
A lady tell me yesterday, oh, they're going to be mad at you because the line's held up. Well, it's not my fault. You're the one that has the issue. It's not my fault.
Well, like when I go to a grocery store, and this I'm sure this is not just me, it's everybody. And there's a long line, and they only have one or two cashiers open, and it's a busy store. You get mad at the cashier. Unfortunately, you take it out because it's
not their fault.
No,
though.
it's not. Well, that's just the way things go.
See, no, I never got mad at the cashier. I just got mad at the situation because I know it's not their fault. You don't stand your ground?
What you mean, Britt Bay?
Yeah, what's that mean?
Did she say something before that? Maybe we missed it. Oh, hello.
Hello, rude. Yeah, rude.
Some people
are very rude.
I wouldn't say that I'm a rude customer unless I'm being talked down to. And trust me, there are cashiers that are bitches or are douches.
See, now I'm not a rude person.
No, I can't wait for you to ring me first. You gotta ring me up. You're going to ring me up one day.
I'm not allowed to ring you up.
Why?
I'm not allowed to ring you up.
Why?
Because you're my fiance.
So if I walk in on a Saturday and I go to your line, somebody's going to say, Jamie, you can't be there.
I am not allowed to ring up family.
So you're supposed to bring it up. Like, oh, I can't ring you up.
I just told you I can't ring you up. So if you come to my line, that's your problem. Yes, baby. Knock it off.
I'm not scared of you.
What's up, Bob?
I'm hungry.
You're
Jeff,
hungry.
I don't have nothing.
You're hungry.
I got you want a piece of cheesy bread?
It's your guys' day off.
Yes,
That's right, Heinz.
No, what do you want?
Finally, I am off. 3
Spicy,
days of hell.
Spicy, not spicy.
On the register. I am finally off.
Spicy chips.
Cheetos.
You want some Cheetos?
Yes.
Lucas, I bought you guys Cheetos.
What are they?
Those are spicy.
Those are spicy. He likes spicy.
He likes them though. I bought you guys fat cheese
You're
doodles.
being rude.
I like these ones.
You want a bowl? I'll make you a bowl. I'll make you a bowl. How is yours, Kagi?
No, mine's good. Mine's really good. Yes, baby.
There's upstairs, guess what?
Did you want a bowl?
Yeah, Mommy, remember that big bowl of Legos that you put in there? I took it out and went through them all, and all those, like Bob the Builder and all of those. I put it in a box. I cleaned it all up. Now I'm putting them into bricks. Put them all together. I organized them all.
Okay. I'm glad you organized them all because I had to take them all off your floor today.
And
Listen, you gotta be quiet with those when you're eating upstairs, okay?
Okay, Mom. It's just I'm doing this so I can get
I
tired.
smash it because it's enjoyable and things can be replaced. Yeah, if you got money. If you got money, Steve, it can be replaced. Like, I wouldn't go breaking my nice shit just to go out and have to buy it again tomorrow, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well.
What did I miss?
I don't know. I missed a lot too because I was talking
It's
to
not
Lucas.
money?
I have no idea.
So what, you break, like, stuff that is just, like, laying around the house that, like, I had no purpose for that. People do that. It's like, oh, yeah, Grandma Auntie's old vase. I don't need it, don't want it, it's ugly. Who wants a picture of a freaking...
Smash that shit. I have no idea.
I don't know either.
I don't know.
I'm afraid to try your filling. I really am. All right, so let's get into the topic of childhood shit. For me, I like the 80s look. I like the early 90s style, late 80s style. I like the feeling of the grocery stores, Blockbuster Video,
Blockbuster. I used to love Blockbuster.
the toys, the packaging of the food. Like, Wise Cheese Doodles did not look like this. It was
No.
similar. It was similar.
No,
Same
it
thing with
didn't,
Doritos. Everything gets fine-tuned. Everything gets more of a makeover, a clean look. It's, you know what I mean? I don't like... Easy. I don't like that. Facts. If money can replace it, it's not really valuable. Yeah, it's true. Hey, Trish.
Hello, Trish. How are you, girl?
She's not staying in here. She's just saying a quick hello. All right, let me get into yours. Did you try a piece of pizza yet? Pizza's good. Pizza's very good. That's what I wish. I wish they would go back. I wish, like, and it's not just one person that could come up with that decision to do, to change everything back to how it was. It's got to be a fashion statement.
Yeah.
It's one person's got to do it. Other people has to pick up to it, and then markets and grocery stores and companies need to say, hey, people like this retro look, and it's got to become a new thing. That's the only way it's going to happen. The only way. Some companies do it, but many don't.
Trish, you went hiking today? That's awesome. Good for you, girl.
Make them feel above everyone. Everyone wants everything to make them feel above everyone else. I don't get what you're saying.
I'm not like that.
No. But it is true what I said before about how grocery stores and like the packaging and everything, all that stuff has changed. Like, do you remember like 90, and I'm only saying these years because this is what I remember. And I think a lot of you guys that actually watch the videos are in my age group. 93, 94, growing up again a Slurpee or going in the grocery store or gas station and getting the 25-cent bag of chips. No matter how hard you try, Jamie, I don't think men's pumps are I never wore pumps. I had them. Actually, I did have them. Where you pump the tag. The lip of the shoe.
Oh, yes. I do remember those, but I never had them.
It's a concentrated collective effort. It's got to be, and that's the only way it's going to happen. Not you. I just gave him chips. Eat your job. I'll do it. I'll just do
Doesn't
it.
it's mommy all freaking day long. So, right now it's going to be daddy. Because I'm tired of hearing mommy. Does anybody else feel that way where you just get tired of hearing mommy, 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 mommy? That's all I hear. Like, they will come to the shower to ask me a question.
Yeah.
And Jamie's there, like, just let mommy shower.
Khaki, this isn't all the milk. I just got milk today, right?
There's another gallon in the other fridge. And he still has hiccups.
No, I they weren't there, I just get them back every
Does
time.
anybody else like feel that? Like, if you're a mom, do you ever like feel like you're just done hearing the name mommy? Because I'm kind of over it. The past couple of days, I am just overhearing mommy, mommy.
Isabella lost a tooth today. Tooth fairy's coming
She
tonight.
did. Tooth fairy's coming tonight.
Meal for no reason. I'd love to spend $100
Don't read
a
it.
night on a meal for. Who said that?
Mm-hmm.
Who said that?
Speed and Margot.
What is it? What happened?
Oh no, they're trolling. They're trolling hard tonight.
What did I miss? Hold on. Who's trolling?
Speed and Margot and
The
fucking
free-
Brett Bay.
Oh, okay. Guys, pardon the. Let me just get clear with this. Speed
I love
Margot.
my parents to let me freeload. Yeah.
I bet you would. My parents.
You would, but we don't freeload. But that's none of your business.
No. Hold on. I don't know where this is coming from. But if you're going to start, I don't know if you're drinking again. Maybe you have a problem.
I was ignoring the haters, but
Fuck. What the fuck? When you laugh. Who laughed at you, Britta Bay? How about you do this? Get the fuck out of our stream. Can you do me that favor?
Girl,
both you and your drunk
bye.
husband get the fuck out of our stream.
go
Why don't
smash
you
your
do
whole
that?
fucking house to pieces. Have a good night.
I didn't talk.
Bye, Felicia.
Peggy, hold on. I didn't talk shit about anybody. Nobody. Guys, if you guys want to stay, go ahead. But I'll tell you this. We are ignoring you, and I'm asking anybody that usually defends us, ignore them too. Let them play
Thank you,
themselves.
Trish. Thank you, Trish. You said it.
I did. Maybe Kaki did, but
Why
I did
would
not.
I laugh?
Just get out. Get out. No more, guys. Please ignore them. Let them stay in here and troll if they want, but let's just
You're
ignore
ghosted.
them.
Bye, guys.
All right. Back
Thank
to
you,
what I was.
Alex.
No, Kaki, we're done. They're done. Britta
I
Bay,
said thank you, Alex.
Britta Bay and Wargo will be forgotten about for the
I'm
rest
not
of the
even
stream.
freaking mad. I just find them funny.
Okay, but we're still fucking on the subject. Let's talk about what I was talking about, and that's packaging, Dorito packaging. Going to your local movie store to rent a video. A video. Now,
Blockbuster was the shit back in the day.
do you ever remember getting a DVD and it skipping? What would you do in that case? Because that could screw up a whole night.
A DVD? Yes. Even like a videotape that was
VHS,
like
I remember.
messed up. Like even like the videotape, because like guys, if you remember videotapes, sometimes they got like chewed up in like the VCR, and there were certain parts of like the video that were like
Blockbuster one, though?
yeah, that were like messed up, and then like the whole part of the movie was like freaking messed up, and it would get stuck in like the VCR. Do you remember that?
No, not from Blockbuster.
Yes.
No. I remember when I was a security guard, I would go to, this isn't childhood memories, but I would go to the library. And I would get a DVD, and the DVDs are always scratched up. Alright, listen. I know you see the bubbles. Just if you see those bubbles, those icons, just let it go. And let's just continue with our dinner. Because you don't want to ruin our Saturday night, right?
I'm not ruining shit. I'm eating my pizza.
Alright, but I'm just making sure I don't want to go to sleep or even leave the stream upset in any way whatsoever. I've got a nice chocolate chip cookie that I had to go to 3 different places to get because my 7-Eleven.
Trish, these wings are always fire. These wings are always
These are
good.
probably the best wings you could get from Domino's.
Habanero mango wings.
Habanero Wingos, yeah.
Habanero.
Wingos? Don't make fun of me, Kagi. What is your favorite part of this whole dinner? That? Don't say
The
that.
nachos.
Nah.
I love my nachos.
Let me see this. Okay, there's one. And then... There we go.
Hi, trolls.
Okay, those guys are gone. Nah, because honestly, guys, I didn't block them. I did hide the live video from them. Here's what's gonna happen. If I were to continue to just let them keep on talking and talking and talking,
They would ruin it.
it would ruin it, and we wouldn't be able to concentrate on the actual. You know what I mean? So I had to do that. I usually don't like doing it, but when I see enough
Bye,
of it,
Felicia.
it's got to go. Anyway, For me,
They didn't want. Trust me. They did not want to bring out that ghetto bitch in me, because I would have tore them both to pieces.
the whole freeloading thing is what got me.
Together. I am holding it together.
No.
Honestly.
Well,
They have no idea what they would have unleashed.
We'll end it right here. The whole freeloading thing got me, and I'm going to end it on this. Yes.
We don't freeload though.
We don't. No, we definitely don't. I mean, we also don't share everything about our situation.
Nope.
Maybe this is our house. Yes, I joke around saying that I built this house with my own 2 hands.
But that
maybe
bitch pissed me off. Trish. Yeah. Sorry.
It's okay.
Sorry. I'm
It's
agreeing
okay.
with Trish.
I probably agree with Trish too. You just Uncle Phil'd their ass. How jazzy. Yeah. But anyway,
Don't let me make them another account from on.
just because we are raising our kids at home doesn't mean that. And I want to say this without coming off being, jerkish. Maybe I shouldn't say it at all. But who's to say that this isn't my house? Who's to say that my name's not on the mortgage? Who's to say there is even a mortgage? Who's to say a lot of things? We can't let everything out about us when it comes to certain situations.
No.
I work very hard. Kaki works very hard. We've got a nice family, and if you could live at home with your parents, save money, buy your kids things that you actually need. Why wouldn't you do it? Especially in these crazy times.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost like, swallow your pride, and be the man that your parents would be proud of you to be, or go and live by yourself and struggle and have hard times paying your bills and not being able to buy your kids the things you need, not be able to take your wife or your husband out to do things that you want to do. It makes sense. It makes sense, especially living in New York, and Queens is not exactly cheap.
Thank you, Trish, and thank you, Heinz. Much appreciated.
Yeah, well, some people would rather live in a basement apartment
And break their shit.
and think that's cool. Oh,
Because money has no value to them.
yeah, I apologize. That was not me dissing you, Wargo and Britta.
Oh, that was me dissing you. That was me. I hope you watch this. That was me.
That was Kaki dissing you.
That was me dissing you. I hope you watch this on YouTube. Since you want to call me out.
Okay, they're not here.
Don't want to call me out.
They're not here to defend themselves.
I know,
so
but I'm waiting for the comments tomorrow.
I don't care about the comments tomorrow. About childhood stuff, school, going shopping at the grocery store. What is something that you could, if you could snap your fingers and tomorrow it begins, that you would change and it could go back?
KB Toys.
No,
Remember KB Toys?
I do remember KB Toys. KB Toys suck compared to Toys R Us. What I'm saying is, if you could go back in time and it's like, I understand if one store that's shut down or went out of business you could bring back would be KB Toys. But I'm talking about that feeling, Kaki. Like, I remember, like, even watching an old movie, I remember what we were doing at that time. I remember what the style was. I remember what I was wearing in some cases. Do you know what I mean?
I remember what I was wearing too.
For what?
I want to say it was like, I don't know,
I
like.
know what you did last summer because that's what we were watching tonight.
I don't know, like maybe like 8th or 9th grade. Like those penny loafer, like platform heels. You're not going to know what I'm talking about, but the girls in here that are my age are going to know what I'm talking about. Those penny loafer platform heels. They came in black and they came in gray. They were made by LEI. And those were like the hot shoes to have. And I had them both in black and brown. Yeah.
No.
Yes.
If I could change one thing. I mean, I'm going to seem biased because it's always wrestling. But I would wish that...
Jordache. Jimmy said Jordache.
I just wish that everything went back to like 1992, 1993.
Oh, no.
89, 93. If we could somehow combine that would be great. That's what I would like. Yes, all the new phones and technology is great. But tell me, most people, even most like the kids these days, are going back into the style of our days.
No, they are. You're right on that.
Why not just bring it back? Mullets, big hair, the bush, bring it all back. Jamie knows she had a pair. I don't even know what penny loafers are. Breakdancing days, and we threw parties. Yeah. You went to the skating rink. Like, going to the skate rink was a party.
We have a skating rink. We don't have
Going
one
to the
more.
skate rink was a party. That's the truth. Hufflung Do, hello, how are you tonight?
That was a while ago.
I'm sorry, I missed you. Not the bush? Trish, come on now. I had to be real. I mean, if I didn't say the bush. Some girls still rock the bush. Do a little trim around the edges and you just get the look of the thing.
Go on to bed, have fun.
Was it the bush thing, Heinz? I'm sorry.
Thank you very much, Heinz, for coming in.
Yeah, appreciate that, though. I was just joking, though.
Appreciate the love.
Anybody that leaves off of a bush comment, I understand. I was really playing around. But I'm serious. At the
Gotta
same
be
time.
careful what we say, because TikTok might kick us off.
Watch them kick us off because of that fucking comment, Kagi.
Yeah, well.
Get lost in the forest? Well, I was just using that as an example. But do you remember what it was like being able, like, you're not going to know this, but like your parents felt comfortable letting you go up to the gas station
I
and
was
get
never allowed to go anywhere by myself.
You're different. You lived in the ghetto.
First of all, I was an only child. So I was never allowed to go anywhere by myself.
You also lived in the ghetto. Kaki could walk up the street to the gas station and all of a sudden, boom, bang, 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 drive by.
There was no gas station by where I lived. There was a freaking deli.
Yes, and I'm sure that deli was there. And
That
if
was
you,
5 houses down.
Yeah, and were you allowed to go eat in there?
Nope.
Yeah, because why?
I wasn't even allowed to walk around the corner to my best friend's house.
Mm-hmm. That's how bad it was, guys.
That's not, no, first of all, that's not how bad it was. It's because everybody
Think
was...
of me as a hero.
Can you shut up
Okay.
for 1 second before I punch you in your face?
Mm-hmm.
It's not because it was ghetto like Jamie describes it. It's because I was an only child and I was the only girl.
You want the
And
last one?
everybody felt, no, you can have it. Everybody felt protective over me.
Okay.
It's not because I lived in the ghetto.
Mm-hmm.
Because guess what? My best friend was also an only child, and her mom and dad did not act like that towards her. So it's not because we lived in the ghetto. It's because they were overprotective, and I don't want to do that to our kids because that only made me appreciate freedom to the point where I can just go get a fucking tattoo. I'm gonna go get this pierced. I'm gonna go do this instead. Because I had no freedom.
No, I know that.
I had no freedom. I couldn't do
You couldn't go anywhere either?
anything.
See, I had freedom. I was allowed to go, and my mom regrets letting us do half the
minute
shit we did.
I had freedom, I went balls to the wall. And I don't want our kids to be like that. I don't want to say, hey, I'm just going to get this pierced because I can.
You wouldn't even let Lucas get a mohawk, man.
I won't let Lucas get a mohawk. I won't let him shave the middle of his head to look like a freaking middle-aged bald man.
Alex, I would understand. I would understand where you're coming from. Your parents not letting you have sleepovers when you're a kid. Me, as a dad, I would not let my kids have sleepovers, especially with parents these days. But at the same time,
It depends on the parent.
I understand. No, fuck that. Even if I know the parent, I'm not letting I'm sorry, but as of right now, as I stand, my kids aren't having a sleepover. I'm just not doing it. Times are different. Kids are different. Kids are more. You could always say to yourself, "Oh, my son's only 6." Yeah, your son's 6 and knows a lot more than you think he knows.
Yeah, we do live in different times. I agree. But I
Big
was allowed
facts.
to have a sleepover with my best friend.
So was I.
And she lived around the corner. So if I ever wanted to come home, all I do is make a phone call and somebody can pick me up.
So me too. Like, do you remember what you guys did during sleepovers? You didn't.
Yes.
You didn't listen to what. You didn't do what you're supposed to do.
Well, she made me watch Queen.
Drinking.
She legit.
Smoking?
No,
You can watch
we never
Waffle?
did anything like that. She forced me to sit there and watch Queen videos because she was obsessed with Freddie Mercury. Yes.
There's
Yes.
nothing wrong with that.
Oh, there's nothing wrong with that. But I wanted to watch, Spice Girls and freaking TLC and all this other shit. And she was like, yeah, let's watch Queen videos.
I smoked weed and drank beer.
See, I never did that.
Oh.
I did not drink anything until I was like 16, 17 years old.
I wasn't supposed to do that, but that's what we did. That's what, I was a degenerate.
That's the rite of a passage of a kid, I feel like. Every kid did things they weren't supposed to do.
It's like, how do you go about...
And now that you're a parent, you think about the shit you did when you were a kid. Like, oh, my kids are never going to do that.
I know.
Oh, no. They're going to do it.
Uh-uh.
It's all about how you handle it. It's all about how you handle it.
That's my trying to sleep over? To truth, how do you go about raising kids, and do you give them the freedom? Listen, you want to try this?
We live in a different time now.
I know. That's why I'm saying
it's not like it was
different.
when we were kids. Yeah.
It's fucking different, and
you're more aware of things now than you were before, like other things, like kids' safety and shit, especially with the internet. Yeah, it's terrible.
That's why I said, your kid could be 6 or 7 years old, but he knows a lot more than what you think he knows. Like, I don't even want to think of, and like, especially like with our son who's getting older, I don't even want to think, because eventually it's going to be like, Daddy, everybody else gets to have a sleepover. Like, how do you have that talk with them? Like, listen, buddy, I know you're old enough. You could handle yourself, but I don't trust you.
If they want to come over here, that's fine.
You want to have a friend come over? That's fine. If their parents are cool with that, that's fine. But me and Mommy don't feel comfortable letting you go and sleep over whoever the hell your friend's name is.
My grandmother, when I was younger, told me this story. Completely freaked me out.
Oh, is it a bad story? I want to hear about it.
All right, I won't say it.
If it's something that's going to get me thinking.
Yeah, it probably would. I'm not going to say it.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm not going to say it.
Guys, if you're new, I don't like bad, sad stories. I just don't. Thoughts on the news of the new Tesla cars?
Tesla cars?
That's what I said. Tesla. I don't know anything about them. I know they're very like spacey, very intelligent.
Trish, you can only sleep over at your cousin's. I only had one girlfriend's house that I slept over at, and like we were friends for years.
Do you even talk to her anymore?
Yeah, I do.
Do you really?
On Facebook.
Oh. No, it's good to know Kaki keeps in contact with people from her childhood. I don't talk to anybody. You know who I talk to? I talk to Kaki. I talk to you guys. I talk to my social media bubble. I talk to Jimmy. I talk to maybe 2 other family members. I talk to my cousins very rare on social media. It's very sad. And I've got a big family.
We both have big families.
I think mine's bigger.
My grandmother had 12 kids.
As mine did too. But I also had a bunch of, well, you did too. I don't know. It's kind of hard to think. But if I couldn't count, besides my brothers, I can't count, that many people on my hand that I talk to still.
Jimmy said it entailed Sega or Super Nintendo all night long, or maybe a movie night.
Super Nintendo.
Do you remember when we got the freaking original Nintendo and the Super Nintendo?
Before kids.
Yes, before the kids. And it was literally...
Just me and Kaki.
No, it was me, you, and Chris. And we would sit there and binge on that. We would binge. And we were adults at the time. We were adults before Jamie and I had kids. We would sit there and binge on it.
Blockbuster night? Yeah.
Blockbuster night and pizza, yeah.
It's like it's never now these days it's like
it's Netflix. It's not Blockbuster. Now it's Netflix.
Uber and Netflix, bro. Uber and Netflix, that's what it is now.
Netflix. Or on demand.
Well, because of the situation, it's on demand now, but most kids these days aren't even driving because they're so used to the Uber. Which, I mean, in retrospect, yeah, it's going to be safer, but...
Uber? I would not consider that safer.
Well, you don't have to worry about going to parties and drinking and then having a, you know what I mean? That's what I mean.
You can have somebody pull up that pretends to be an Uber that really isn't an Uber.
Well, you're always going to have that, too. I'm just saying in general. How much pizza did you have?
One slice.
That's it? 4, 5?
I think I had 4 wings.
It's entertainment overload where you're so far behind on things that you're not even fazed by it. Yeah. Yeah, like I'm finding out things that you could do that feels like it's brand new, but it's you've been able to do it for years. Like I'm behind on the times, believe it or not. Believe it or not, I'm behind on the times. Like some of the stuff you could see when it comes to, you know, phones and it blows my mind. And then to find out that it's been out like this and you've been able to do this for years. Like I really do wish I could just see a list of 5 things that I would love that I have no idea about that is not new and you could do. You know what I mean?
I know exactly.
I was looking at phones today in Best Buy. I was looking at Samsung something. I'm like, well, that's nice, but it was very, very complicated. I'm a creature of habit. I don't like change.
So much to watch.
Yes, Pete, exactly. There is so much to watch that you don't want to watch any of it.
You can't watch it, yeah.
You know how many movie channels we have?
Cable sucks.
I was going through everything.
So many movie channels and all these movies.
All these new releases, nothing looks good.
Nope.
Between YouTube, Netflix, Hulu, Amazon, now Peacock. So many free apps, cable and sports. It's creating a society of couch potatoes. Yeah.
You don't have to leave your house to see anything these days. You don't even have to leave your house to get McDonald's, Taco Bell, Burger King, nothing. You'll have DoorDash or Grubhub or Seamless or whatever the hell it is.
Trish, do you remember when there wasn't even cell phones? It's like, hey, Mom, I'll see you later.
I remember when there wasn't cell phones.
You're in a doctor's office and you're waiting. What do? You read a magazine.
And you know what's crazy? People that our age will know that there were no cell phones. But after our generation, they're not going to know that.
I know.
They're not going to know the pain of no cell phone. They're not going to know having Google at their fingertips. They're not going to know the freaking agony of dialing up your internet.
Yeah.
Dialing up your internet.
Like,
that was horrible.
Well, we're so...
And then you get kicked off and then you got to do it all over again.
We're so accustomed to it that if we... Like, when Hurricane Sandy came and we lost everything, that was a big eye-opener.
Well, yeah, because we kind of grew up without it, and then we were the generation that kind of transitioned to it.
No phone, Jimmy? No music? No nothing? Just hiking you and your mind?
A 14-mile hike yesterday, just wanted to get away. See, no, I can't do that without me. I need music.
I don't know if he did that with no music. I was just asking.
I need music. I can't.
When I had bad Wi-Fi the other day, I had no music, no motivation, no nothing for like 10 minutes straight, and it sucked.
Even when I used to run, like back when I was in like my earlier years in high school, we didn't have Spotify or anything like that. You literally had to stick your CD player, portable CD player in your pocket with your headphones on and just hope it didn't skip as you're running. Like, I need music when I exercise.
I'm in the same boat as you, Jimmy. I like seeing like the boobies and shit on social media, but when it comes to everything else, everything just seems fake to me. It's
Age
hard to
is
tell.
Bringing your energy down. Yeah.
It's hard to. Well, Jimmy, you're getting up there. It's okay. It's hard.
Bang bang, Jimmy. Shots fired.
No shots fired. I'm just playing around. It's hard to say. It's hard.
Jimmy knows I'm
It's
kidding.
hard to know what is real and what's actually not these days. Pictures, videos.
Or the CD might be scratched. Exactly, Trish. That is something kids these days will not understand. A scratched CD. That will mess up your whole thing.
You drove 2.5 hours to go on a 14-mile hike?
He wanted to get to the wilderness, and I get that.
That's all right. That's a. If you were doing a 14-mile hike, that must have taken you 3.5 to 4 hours, maybe 5. If you're walking, yeah, 5 hours, I would say. And then it's like a 10-hour day, Jimmy. Am I right about that?
Maybe he needed it.
No, I'm not saying he didn't need it or not. I'm just saying. A CD player, and she's like, "What's that?" Or the cassette tapes
What's
coming
that?
undone. Do you remember?
Tried showing them an 8-track tape, and they'll be like, "What the hell is that thing?"
I was gonna say, do you remember that thing that you would buy when your car didn't have a CD player? It had a tape player, and it hooks up to a CD player.
It's a cassette that you stick in there, and it hooks up to your
Yeah.
portable CD player.
Kids are 4 or 5 years old these days with iPads.
There's kids that are 5 years old that have iPhones.
I know.
No, not happening.
No.
No.
We do got flip phones. I don't know if you can turn them on anymore, but
I mean, Isabella does play with my old iPhone 4, and she pretends like she's talking to people. Well, that's fun. That's the only thing she's getting. No way. That's crazy.
I don't know. I would go back to having like a VCR, a Walkman. Like I would trade everything to go back. As long as we kept social media, I think.
You had an 8-track player and a record player. Jimmy, when I was a kid, my great-grandfather had an 8-track player, and he had all of these freaking 8-tracks. I used to sit there and listen to them. I don't have a clue of who these people were that he was listening to, but he enjoyed the shit out of it. And I used to honestly sit in his room with him and just listen to it, because he enjoyed it. And that was like me spending time with my great-grandfather.
Bo Jenkins and the heebie-jeebies.
I don't even know who these people were. But apparently they were big back in the day. In the 1930s, 1940s. I have no clue.
Really, Pete? Bill Gates wouldn't let his kids have cell phones or internet. That should tell you something. Maybe he knew what it would cause. I don't know. We got 90 minutes. Like if I don't think I would want everything to go. Like if I won the jackpot, I think I would create my own little town with old school stuff, old school styles.
I would buy an island and just make it what I want it to be. That's what I would do. I would buy an island somewhere. Don't really care where it is, as long as it's warm and it's not too hot, but it's like perfect. And I would make it what I want it to be. You want wine at, 10 a.m., you can have wine at 10 a.m.
What?
And nobody will judge you.
If what?
I said I would get an island where it's not too hot. And if you want wine at 10 a.m., you can have wine at 10 a.m. and nobody will judge you.
Well, it's your island. They're judging you, alright, but they're not saying nothing.
Oh, I really don't give a crap. It'll be my damn island, and if you have something to say, I'll just throw you into the damn ocean. Bye. It's my island.
I would make my own little world.
It's my island.
I would make my own little world. I wouldn't make it private. I would have people there, but like a tenant, they get background checks. They got to be good people. They have to be so good that I would feel good letting my kids go out at 3 o'clock in the morning to go play Manhunt.
Thank you.
Do you remember that? Do you remember playing Manhunt at 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock at night? with
I remember playing Manhunt.
flashlight, freaking fireflies, not the fireflies, the what is
Glow sticks?
The lightning bugs.
Yes. Lightning bugs.
Kids don't do that now.
Nope. They play GTF and all the other crap it is.
It's all video games and stuff.
They don't actually go outside. Do you see what I have to go through with Lucas sometimes just to get
Isabella's
him?
not bad. She always
Oh,
wants
no.
to do something.
Isabella's different. She's completely different. She just wants to be outside. She wants to have that contact people. Lucas just wants to play Minecraft all day. It's Fortnite. Yeah, pretty much, Jimmy. That's pretty much what it is.
Oh, I'm fine. I'm full. Very spicy.
Fortnite,
Pizza's the
except-
spiciest.
You know, Manhunt now is made into Fortnite and you don't have to leave your room.
I don't even know what Fortnite is.
It's like Minecraft.
Take your ass outside. Well, Jimmy, do you remember being little and having to go outside? And when
I remember
we were,
I was not allowed to stay in the house. I had to go outside.
yeah, but at night when you're little, like remember our horror movies, Freddy Krueger, Chucky. Everybody saw it. Everybody thought about it. Chucky's gonna get me.
Like, take your ass outside. Chucky didn't scare me.
No, Freddy did.
No, Freddy scared the shit out of me.
I told you guys Scream did it for me. It was a voice. Freddy too.
But you weren't traumatized as a kid by Freddy.
No, but I remember a lot.
No, you're telling me if somebody dressed up as Freddy Krueger after you just got done watching a movie your mom told you not to watch, that wouldn't scare the shit out of you. It scared the ever-loving life out of me.
I would have listened to my mom and not watched it.
Yeah, well, me and my cousin Elizabeth said, you know what, screw this, we're going to watch the movie anyway.
If it scared you so much, why'd you continue watching it?
I don't know, because we watched it together, and we just, I don't know. I don't know. I was a kid. I have no idea why I did what I did. I'm sure you look back at things you did as a kid, and like, why the hell did I do that? That was really dumb. Why did I do that? Yeah, well, that's one of the things I did as a kid. Now look at me. It's a complex. It's a complex
I'm
now,
full.
guys.
Hey, Josh.
Hello, Josh.
How you doing, brother? Brother. Where did the pizza come from? Local? Domino's. Domino's. My local place is not is on vacation. 3 slices of pizza left.
Yeah, full.
I am full, but I will pick at a nacho or two. Because I didn't have much. What'd you do with the pico? Oh, you
I
put it on
the
there.
nachos. I'm doing good, thanks, guys. Bro, LOL. I guess you
Bruh.
burp.
Bruh.
I don't know if it was your burp.
You remember? It might have been the burp. Remember Bill and Ted? That's what we need. We need a time machine, a phone booth. Let's go back to 1991. Jimmy, imagine if you could do that. Go step inside of a phone booth and go back to like the 1991 Royal Rumble and watch it live.
Hold on, Trish. You have never had jalapenos on pizza? You need to try it, girl. It's good.
Jalapenos and pineapple and bacon. That's a game changer.
And that was just by accident with the bacon. That was
Well,
by accident last week.
Yeah, Domino's fucked up my order last week when I ordered a pan pie, half pepperoni and bacon, half jalapeno and pineapple, and they put bacon on the whole thing. And you know what? It was very good. It was very good that I had to get it on my actual order.
And a lot of people are like, oh my god, pineapple on pizza. Oh my god, what do you do? It's so good.
I've been against it for
Especially
years.
with jalapenos. And I ordered it one time. And he tried it, and now he's hooked.
I've been hooked. I've been hooked for months. Pineapple on pizza is a... Well, no. Pineapple on pan pizza. I still cannot do pineapple on a regular pizza.
I've never had pineapple on a regular pizza. I've only ever had it from Domino's. Maybe I'll try the jalapeno. Yes, Trish. It's sweet and spicy, and I know it kind of sounds weird, but it actually works.
Yeah.
You'd be shocked. You gotta try it. Try it for yourself.
Are you ready for bed?
Yes. I've been ready for bed since the
You
moment
don't want no more
I
pizza?
woke up this morning.
There's bacon one in the middle.
Yeah, I was looking at that one. You motherfucker. Thank you.
I'm not the biggest bacon fan. Garlic glazed crust. I like the nachos.
I'm just getting full.
What would you say that salsa that we didn't know what it was tastes like? It's just a spicy salsa, right?
It's salsa. It's a green salsa. It's salsa verde. I feel like it's just green tomatoes.
Me and my cookie corner last night. A hot cookie skillet.
Tell them about the cookies from my job, though. They were good.
Kaki's homemade cookies from her job. They're not very, like, they're nothing pretty to look at, but man, they tasted good. They tasted very good. No complaints. No complaints. You know what? Chris is out smoking. I'll ask him if he wants these last 2 slices.
He might.
How can you lose belly fat? Go into a caloric deficit. That's the best way.
That's the only way, really.
Yeah, it's true. You have to be in a caloric deficit to lose weight. You can't spot train fat, unfortunately. Trust me, I got belly fat that I'm not happy with.
You can't sit there and do ab work and ab work and ab work and get rid of your belly fat. It's impossible.
Some people, if you go to certain people like that are coaches, they'll say, "Oh yeah, you want to lose a little weight from your face or right here? This is what you got to do." You can't do
It's
that.
wrong. You can't pick and choose where to lose fat from. Because trust me, I would have made my body amazing at this point if I could do that. But I cannot.
Really, Pete? New Bill and Ted release date is August 28th.
There's going to be a new Bill and Ted?
I guess. I heard that rumored, but I didn't think that was actual a thing. I thought it was just like rumored. New Bill and Ted, huh? How are they going with this one? Is there a trailer? Pete, is there a trailer out? Is there a movie trailer out for the new
Yeah, I
Bill
would
and Ted?
like to see a trailer.
I will watch that shit. That will be a movie that we order on demand. Oh, Pete, come on, get your hands off your wanker and
Yeah.
answer me.
I really like how I censored myself tonight. You just keep cursing.
I'm not. What did I say? I said wanker.
No.
You think so?
Oh, hold on. That went real quick. Hold on.
What happens if you're...
I understand, but what if you're skinny and fit but still have a little bit of belly fat? That's for you.
You have to be in a caloric deficit or get surgery. No, here's the thing. If you have belly fat, in order to get rid of that belly fat, you need to lose weight or get surgery. It's one or the other. It's one or the other. What kind of food are you eating?
And I have to say this, belly fat is probably like the first thing that's like the hardest thing to lose.
If you're a male, it is. It's the hardest thing. It's the last thing you're
Not
going to
even
lose.
a male. We're a female. It's very hard to lose. Very, very hard to lose. That's the last thing you lose.
I have belly fat, so even if I knew, I would be telling you.
Skinny. Just said skinny fat. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, do build muscle like Trish said. Listen, I've had belly fat for years. It's still something I struggle with. It's not fun, especially
belly
if you
fat is
lose.
the last possible thing you can lose on your body.
Especially if you lose weight really
Too
quick.
fast, exactly.
Maybe I'm never meant to have abs. Although mine are coming in.
Oh no, yours are coming in.
You can see them a little bit.
You have like minimal belly fat at this point.
And they're still not famous, so what the fuck? That's that you know what? That might be good. I'm gonna look that up. And August 28th is not far away.
Nope. Today's only the 8th. Got 20 more days.
20 more days until Bill and Ted
No,
comes.
actually today's the 9th. Yeah, now it's the 9th. 19 more days.
Alright. You ready for bed? Alright,
I was
Trish,
ready for bed the minute I got up.
Jimmy, Pete, thank you guys. But losing weight and fat is different. Y'all agree? Well, you could lose the water weight.
Yeah. Water weight, yes. And not actual fat.
Who is Melanie Air? Am I saying that right? You could lose water weight. You could like not eat carbs and shit and be 10 pounds different in 2 days difference. So I guess yeah, you could yes. All depends on how
But
you.
the only way to actually lose fat is to be in a caloric deficit.
Yeah, you have to be in a caloric deficit. You have
to lose
to.
fat.
Yeah.
Let's be clear. To lose fat.
And then there's the whole being healthy, which, you know, being in a caloric deficit is important, and it is the only way you'll lose weight. But you have to eat your vegetables.
Exactly.
You have to
What else are you losing while you're losing weight and you're not getting the proper nutrients? You're losing bone. You're losing muscle. So you got to be careful.
All right, last nacho, and then it's off to bed.
You're gonna spook the shit out of me later, Jimmy. You know what? Spook the shit out of me. I want to hear some creepy stories.
I don't.
I like hearing creepy stories.
Just got to keep attacking the calorie deficit, and then maybe you'll plateau. So when you plateau,
It's time to shake shit
up your calories. Up your calories for a week or two, and then drop them down again. Little things like that work.
Some cringe-worthy just before I came on the stream. Okay.
I don't want to know
Jimmy, I
about
want to hear about it.
it. I don't want to know about it.
Oh, I want to
We'll end it there.
Well, he doesn't have to say it here. He'll just text me.
I know, but we're done eating. Trailer looks good. You watched it? I eat good food, but I eat a lot of sugar. Yeah, I eat a lot of sugar too on the weekends. All right. Guys, have a good night. Enjoy your Sunday.
Good night, guys.
I will probably, most likely, be very quiet on social media tomorrow until dinner time. But we will see you guys tomorrow. Good night.
Have a good night.